poor hand versus rich hand. Do you have the lines and signs in your hand which says that you have a rich hand or you have a poor hand? Now, lines which can be said as a poor lines, but is it, or it can be said whether that lines will be permanent or temporary, whether it will change over time or not. We will discuss all these things, and if all the combinations that I am saying right now, if it is there, then you definitely has to consider that as a rich hand or poor hand. There is no such poor hand actually, but the word I am saying as a poor hand, because if I differentiate, okay, this is a good hand, this is a bad hand. We have to do hard work, right? With the hard work, things will change. Things actually change with the hard work. So that we are going to discuss in this section of video. Om Ganeshaya Namam, Bhagwan Shishatasvaya Namam, Suryaya Namam, Shanishaya Namam. Viewers, welcome to my YouTube family. My name is Astrologer Dr. Sai Suvajit. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, then I would request you to subscribe it, like it, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you always get the future notification of my videos. Now, what considered to be a rich hand and poor hand? First of all, you have to see the color of the hand. It should be pinkish or slightly golden. That is said to be a rich hand. But if the hand is dull, skin color is dull or pale, P-A-L-E, pale, so then it is a little bit of hard working hand. Now, the softness of the hand, the softness, how soft is this, the hand, actually defines that whatever the hard work you are doing, that work will be accomplished more easily than the hard hand. If your hand is hard, then you need to do more hard work to accomplish the result or desired result, but still you might not get the desired result. So, we will see what resolutions, what remedies should be done. At the end of the video, we will discuss about it. Now, whenever the mounts are well developed, like what are the mounts? So, these are the mounts. So, these are the mounts. Okay, these are the mounts that should be well developed. All these mounts should be well developed. In our hand, there are 9 planets. There are 9 mounts that should be well developed. Properly solen mounts, like very well overdeveloped, not like that. It should be developed, well developed. Nothing. Means in this world we see many things, extra is not good, right? Like that. Now, numerous crossings are there. Numerous crossing here, cross, like this. These are not a good thing. So, crossing should not be there. That is considered as a poor hand. A very clear hand is always good. Clear hand is very good. Like this is the hand that I am showing here. This is the hand which is very clear. So, clear hand is always a good thing. Now, if I touch your hand, or if you are touching your hand also, then also is it warm or cold? Cold is a poor structured hand and warm is a rich structured hand. So, okay. So, this is the most important difference between the poor hand, poor lines and the rich hands. Now, the thumb, this thumb is very important because it shows your willpower, how much flexible it is. If it is more flexible, if you can see that this is more flexible, that means that your character will also be flexible. You will not be a very tough guy and not a rigid person. But if it is suppose very rigid, no, I will not bend like that. Okay, then that is considered to be a poor flexible hand, which considers to be a poor hand. But whenever it is flexible, considered as a rich hand. Okay. Now, these are the discussion that is there, which we say that poor hand, and this is the color and the other texture. Now, the important thing is that the fate line should start from the wrist and going to the mount of Saturn without any defects. This is the rich hand structure. If it is any defects are there, like these defects are there, which is a poor hand structure. Now, whenever the fate line is very good, you know that opportunities will come, career will take a good shape, right? Similarly, the sun mount should be very firm, well formed, okay, and deep. Then it can give you the recognition, name and fame. But if it is any crosses are there like this, or it is not there, actually in the sun mount there will be some lines, maybe horizontal or vertical, whatever it is, it will be there. Little bit, it will be there. If it is well formed, it is good. If it has any defects, not good. Now, if you have a Jupiter mount which have a progressive lines, or nothing, there is nothing in the Jupiter mount, it is considered to be the best. If some star or some symbols are there like triangle, trident, then it is good additional thing which amplifies the power of that mount. So this is also considered as a rich hand. Now if similarly, now if any black mole, I am giving with a blue here, but black mole is there, or anything griddle is there, like this griddle is there, is structure is a poor structure hand. Okay. Now coming to the Mercury. Mercury has to be well formed because it actually defines your intelligence, your decision making power. Okay, many of the cases, because how much good you are in communication, Mercury defines that. Without a good Mercury, you will not be able to be a good speaker. So Mercury has to be good, and if there are some lines like this, is well good. Now if the mount of Venus should also be good. If the mount of Venus is good, well formed, that means that you have the ability to be staying in a luxury life. So if the Mercury mount don't have any horizontal line like this, then that means actually is a little bit of poor structure. But in general, if you see any hand, out of 100, 80% people will have this line. But this line should be very, very minor, not major. Should not be deep. If it is deep, then there are lots of negative things that can be there, which we should avoid. Okay. Now apart from that, if you see the mount of moon, this is the mount of moon, it should be very clear, clean, then it is good. But if there is any horizontal lines like this, then also it is good, because horizontal lines gives traveling. If you love traveling, it will give you the traveling and success through traveling, like foreign settlement or something like that. And most important is the Saturn mount. Saturn mount is a mount where we can say that many of the things gives you discipline, the ability to be consistent, good judgmental power is because of the Saturn. So this is the overall hand's explanation between the rich hand and the poor hand. Hope you have understood my explanation, what I want to convey, and don't consider your hand to be poor, because over a time, with our career, with our education, with our consistent effort of hard working, with our social service activities, with our good behavior, the lines can change over time. And I have seen many people in my life who actually from a poor to rich category, they have been shifted. So you don't, if you have some lines which are poor, don't get upset, because nothing is poor. If you are a hardworking person, everything is possible to achieve in this world with your hard work. So don't forget that. If you want to analyze your hand, then let me know. You can personally contact me. I'll definitely try to guide you. If you have any questions regarding my explanation, you can also comment on the YouTube inbox. I will definitely try to guide you on that too. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet and a first time viewers, then I would definitely request you to subscribe to my channel so that I get motivation to make more videos. And your like is also very important to me. Help ever, hard never, love all, serve all. Radhe Radhe.